don't think I have a go-to lighting setup. Guys, I need you to understand there is no cheat. The idea of standardization is usually from industry to industry to have some sort of uniformity, mostly for broadcast and just how platforms want the quality, not necessarily the quality, how they want you to be able to present your work to them for quality control too. All right, but it doesn't mean if it's not done that way, well, then it's shit. That's not true. Everyone, if you are on this page, then I'm believing that you've at least gone to, and you're asking this question, that means you've at least done you know something about lighting. So 3-point lighting, basically image is here, camera is here, 90 degrees, your key light is here, key light. And your fill light is here, and your backlight is here or here, BL, which can also be known as kickers. These are the fundamentals of lighting. So you observe them because they create depth. Your key light is your main source of light. Your fill light is what balances out your lighting. So your key light would be over here. Your fill light would be to cancel out the shadows, and your backlight would be to carve your image out of your background so that you can have some sort of sense of three-dimensionality. Now, when you go into an environment, if you're trying to go for realism and not trying to create some sort of beauty or anything like that, your motivation for your lighting is the lighting within that environment. So if I was here, for instance, and I wanted to be realistic, there's a window over there. Right, my key light would pretty much come from the window. Then I will now try to use the bounce boards or other lights to like fill up the image. Then, because I have the television and all that behind me, my backlight would simulate that. So there is no one size fits it all, whether it's a big budget or low budget. These are the theories of lighting. How am I now going to walk around it? There are times that you wouldn't need a key light. As a matter of fact, there are times that it's just a fill light, but depending on the mood that you're trying to create. So you first have to know what you want, what emotions you're trying to evoke, and how that plays into your storytelling. You do that before you approach the photography. And so your photography is a tool to help you express how you want the audience to feel. Everyone seems to believe that cinematographers automatically just know exactly what it is that they are doing. That's not true. That's why we do tests. There's a lot of try and error, especially when you're trying to do new things, and you're always faced with new challenges from location to location, from idea to idea. No one knows everything. You're experienced in how selling things, but even your experience evolves with each project. So there's no one right way to go about it. George Dadzi. I don't know. I don't know that each is unique. You guys would tell me if it's unique. Every project has its own challenges. Every project has what's unique to it. So every shoot that I do, every single time I go on set, I'm scared that this is the day that the shoot will be shit. This is the day that I am going to mess everything up. This is the day everything is going to go wrong. I may have a lot of experience because I've been doing this long enough. My experience helps me handle the situation. That's as best as it gets. Alright, the honest truth is I still don't like my lighting. I'm my worst critic, me. I appreciate the fact that it's had a level of influence on you, and I'm very happy about that, but I don't necessarily see it like that. I know that I have gone through a lot of phases. My lighting has evolved somewhat, but that evolution has also been due to the tech that I've been working with. Kinds of light, but mostly the cameras. So when I started shooting with digital cameras, the cameras I started shooting with had no dynamic range, and I'm a shadows person. I've always been a shadows person. Those cameras didn't allow me to express myself as much, and hence they started calling me the Prince of Darkness. But as camera technology started to expand, DSLR cameras and all that, I started to readapt my lighting style, what was now available to me. And film school doesn't teach you to pick a lighting style. You pick that yourself. Film school shows you the basic in lighting, basics with lighting, right, and different types of lights, how to rig lights and all, yada, yada, yada. But you learn a lot more about lighting just from film history, visual literacy, those classes, which you continue studying even after you left film school. The different types of fundamental lighting, chiaroscuro, Rembrandt, all that jazz.